Hello and welcome to the Renown Basic Combat Tutorial. My name is Jesse from RDBK Studios, and this video is intended for new players who aren't familiar with this combat system. Let's get started with character movement. Obviously, and this probably doesn't need to be mentioned, but the W, A, S, and D keys allows your character to move forward, left, back, and right. And shift, of course, to sprint. In Renown, moving your camera up and down will directly change the angle of your upper body. This can be used to lean back out of the range of an attack, or crouch and look down to duck beneath one. Now onto the basic combat. A left click will initiate a default slash, an alt left click will attack from the opposite side. Scroll down will initiate an overhead, alt scroll down will initiate one from the other side. Scroll up will perform a stab. If you continue to initiate attacks before the last one is finished, you will perform a combo. The primary form of defense in Renown is what's called a parry. Right-clicking will perform a parry and allow you to block incoming attacks. After performing a parry, there is only a very short period of time in which that parry is active and would allow you to block attacks, so be sure to time it perfectly. By initiating an attack directly after a successful parry will allow you to perform a riposte. A riposte is an attack that comes out much faster than its default version, and is definitely something you want to perform whenever possible. And with that, you have learnt the basic foundation of combat in Renown. At this point, I'd highly recommend heading over to our training map. Here you will find Killbot, which is our training AI. Don't worry if you're feeling a little overwhelmed with Killbot, he's definitely earned his name. Practice with Killbot for some time, and when you feel comfortable, come back here and we'll continue on. In this next section, we'll teach you some ways to get around people's defenses. First thing on the list is movement. It's important to keep your opponent directly in front of you at all times. Try to continue moving left and right while fighting to try and get behind your opponent. They'll likely be doing the same thing to you. It's very common when fighting an evenly matched opponent that you'll get stuck in a volley. To turn the tide of the fight, there are a few systems in place in which we can use. The first one on the list, and probably the most common to be used, is swing manipulation. The purpose of this is to throw off the timing of their parry. Without moving your mouse, an attack will land at relatively the same time. By looking into the direction of the oncoming attack, it will land later. The same is for the opposite. If you look with the direction of the attack, it will land sooner. This can be done with any weapon in the game and any attack type. Here you can see us using this on Killbot. This stab here shows this quite well. The attack is landing after the point in which the block has ended. The next on the list are feints. By clicking Q directly after initiating an attack, you'll perform a feint. The idea being that your opponent will expect an incoming attack and block preemptively, leaving them open for a free hit. Next up are morphs. Morphs can be performed by initiating one attack and then quickly changing it to another. For instance, like shown here, initiating a slash and then initiating an overhead directly after. Again, this is to make your opponent block preemptively. And with that, we have reached the end of our combat tutorial. You should now have a basic understanding of what people will use to take the advantage in a fight. We sincerely hope you enjoy our